What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my DMC2 playthrough. I'm on mission 3 today. She has many arms but only one heart as she waits for the protector deep in the water. Guidepost for the protector, chapter 4, class 5. The dumb octopus boss. I always found this boss pretty annoying, but I'm gonna just give the game credit every time I try to criticize it because I never really understood too much about, I guess, how to play this game. And I want to give the game hate where it doesn't deserve, which is why I was saying before I want to play the game a few more times before I really give it the criticism that I feel it should deserve in my perspective. But yeah, anyway, we're on mission 3. From what I remember, ruins were destroyed. Lucia is doing something. I gotta watch that cutscene again. To be honest, I don't remember anything, but yeah. Alright. With that glitch, I haven't really experimented too much with it, but essentially it auto-corrects wherever you're locking on. So that's pretty cool. I'm not really too sure how much you can actually do with that, but I'm already enjoying Lucia much more than I am with, like, say, DMC1. And that's saying a lot considering that this game was considered worse than the first game in some regards. But I'm genuinely enjoying myself. Oh, bingo! Let's see. Yeah, but anyway, I am really enjoying myself. I gave myself some time off from DMC2 for a little bit just to think about what I was saying prior. And I was mentioning before about how, like, the world is, like, the complaint that the world that you explore in this game is too big for what you're doing gameplay-wise. And I disagreed, saying that, you know, it looks really, really cool. And while it does look really cool, I can understand in some regards why it's a bit too big, you know, compared to, like, DMC3, where the enemies are just right in your face and you're ready to go. It can get annoying at times how much traveling you have to do, but I'm not sure. I feel like that's not... I would argue that that's something subjective you can argue. I mean, like, if it's something that you like, you know, then you like it, you know. It's not something that I feel people can say you're wrong for, possibly. But I'll just have to keep playing this game just to see, because I'm only on, like, mission 3, and I'm already, like, trying to give, like, a full game's review of this thing. So I want to try to enjoy myself rather than just try to criticize it. Because I really want to give the game a chance. Anyway, let's go into this door here. I think I started this mission and then didn't save, because there should be a long-range weapon. Oh, no, I didn't. It's right here. Climb more. Oh, I thought... Never mind. I originally, when I came back and played this through this mission, I couldn't find the Claymore, the weapon for Lucia. And actually, I'm going to equip to it right now. Where is it? Right here. Alright. I thought I already grabbed it. That was basically my point. But apparently, I got it now. Alright. And I think from what I remember, in this room, when you play Dante, there's like this orangutan boss that you have to fight. Or something like that. Oh, let me double check here to see if there's any secret missions. I know that there's like a... let me see. There's like a... It's like a picture of sorts on the wall that you can interact with. It may not be in this area specifically. I might be wrong. Alright. This kind of gives me a Final... This area kind of gives me like a Final Fantasy VII vibe. Or like... What's the place called? Oh, what's the train where you jump off the train in Final Fantasy VII? Midgar. Midgar. Kind of gives me a vibe about Midgar for some reason. With the music too. I don't know. Can't wait for that Final Fantasy VII remake, but enough of that. It's DMC2. Dang. Again, I'm gonna say this like every episode. The models look great. They look really, really good. I would love to get like more of an in-depth perspective on Itsuno's work on DMC2. Boggles me how good this game, because it's obvious that this game obviously had like time and effort put into it. You know, like majority of bad games today that get reviewed usually get reviewed for like things like, oh, it's incomplete, like Star Wars Battlefront, or like, you know, missing content or pay to win and stuff like that. You know, nothing like this. I think that's something to take into consideration too, that this game received reviews based on a fully finished product, I believe. I don't think this game was rushed or anything. This game was actually fully completed, so it's kind of weird to see how game reviews have evolved to a certain extent, to where, like, now reviews are just based on, oh, is there content? Yeah, there is? Okay, great. In some regards, I mean, obviously there's going to be some, specific issues that you can talk about with games, like maybe the gameplay's not that great, or maybe the story isn't that great, stuff like that, but a lot of games get bad reviews for, developer choices in terms of content, which is kind of crazy compared to, this game in particular, because this game has a lot of content. A 2-disc game with both Dante and Lucia, although, it reuses the same levels and enemies and stuff, it's much more content than DMC1. It's definitely an upgrade of sorts. I guess there were just higher standards back then for games or something. I don't know. Or that's just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright. I love this music. Let's take some time for a sec just to hear the music. Dang, man. I want to turn off my lights. I just really want to just get myself involved in this game right now. I'm really enjoying myself. Alright. Misra. That's what these enemies are called. No idea what these are. They look like... they look like monkeys. What's with this game and, like, monkeys? Or is that just me? I'm thinking of, like, the orangutan in this boss, but I'm not sure. I gotta keep playing the game. Okay, let's try my glitch. No. Let me try the glitch. Oh man, that's so funny how it autocorrects. I wonder why Lucia was given like an ice devil trigger, or what the design is involved in that. I have the art book for DMC 1, 2, 3, and 4. I should actually look up to see, like, if there's any... Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm talking about, like, if there's anything specific about Itsuna's opinions on 2, when I have an art book that has like a freaking interview section on all the games. I should really look into that. I'm surprised I never gave this game a chance and how long it's been since I played it. Oh my god, there's so many enemies. Pretty fun. I hope that... I'm gonna get this HD collection on PC. I'm really hoping that people mod the heck out of this game. Oh my god, I really, come to think of it, I really hope people mod the heck out of this game. Infinite health, a trainer of sorts, to experiment with, that'd be awesome. I would love to, like, experiment more on Lucia, specifically. That'd be great. Alright, I believe there's a red orb up here, or blue orb, I mean, up here. That'd be really great to see. Because I've said this, like, many times before, but I got into DMC mainly because of its gameplay. I love hack and slash games, I love doing combos and crap like that. So... I think that's what really made me go bonkers with this game, was with Dante. Just Dante was just so tanky, kind of like Lady in DMC4, where, like, I just... Nothing wrong if you like playing Lady in DMC4, by all means, but for me it's just kind of tanky, not as fun compared to, like DMC4 Dante or something like that. But I shouldn't be making that comparison between 2 and 4 because there's a huge time lapse between when those games came out, but... if you were to compare it to 1 and 2 Dante, 1's was just much more... I don't know what the word is. Fast, more fluid. Nah, I'm not sure if fluid's the right word. But I just enjoyed 1's Dante more than 2. And I wanted to play Lucia first for that reason, because I gave the game a lot of hate because of how much I didn't like playing Dante. I wanted to start with Lucia so that I could get a different perspective, and so far, like... I remember really enjoying myself in playing Lucia at first, but I wanted to give Lucia a first shot before I go into Dante's story, because I knew I enjoyed myself then, so I wanted to, take that consideration. And I believe there's a secret mission hidden behind here. Her rolls are funny on the wall. It's like, okay. Somewhere here, right? Yeah, boy. Alright, Pyromancer. I would love to make a... Not make a, This is kind of going back to DMC1, and I mentioned this before in my playthrough, which I unfortunately lost my footage to, but then maybe one of you guys has the answer to it, but like, if you guys notice in DMC1, there's a lot of recycled, not really recycled, but reused enemies seen in DMC1 that's seen in 4, like the Frost and the Blades and the Assaults and like the Mephisto-looking things. I wonder why it was that those enemies were not recycled, but reused in DMC4. I always thought that was pretty interesting. But DMC2 has a pretty unique set of enemies as well, like these Pyromancer dudes. Very, very different compared to... Actually, very, very different. We're used to seeing, like, you know, actual demon, devil-looking things, but this is just some dude in a cloak. Pretty interesting. But okay, let me get this blue orb. Alright. Nice blue fragment. Very good. And there's one more secret mission that I looked up that's around here in this area, and I don't want to miss it again. I think it might... Oh, I know exactly where it's at. I remember missing it. It's all the way over here on this side. Yeah, I guess I see there's no reason why these areas have to be so big, considering, you know, it's a hack and slash game, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Alright. Let's see if we can do some combos this time. Ooh, he's technically still in the air. Ugh! Darn it. Oh well. And what are these names? Wait, is this... I'm a freaking idiot. I feel like I say that all the time. The name of this enemy, Agon of Innis, is it Agon of Innis or is it one word? Agon of Innis. I'm an idiot. I don't know. I guess it's not really that important, but I don't know. Okay. And this weapon feels exactly the same as the other one, except apparently has more range, so I feel like this weapon is just superior. Ooh! Let's see here. I can launch, shoot, launch again. Okay. For Lucia specifically, she's pretty fun to play. I know that you can play as Trish 2 in this game after you beat Dante's story on hard mode. Oh god, the camera angles. I think this is actually the secret mission. Let me see. It is. Haha. I missed it last time. Anyway, you can unlock Trish by playing Dante on hard mode, and I think Trish plays exactly like DMC1 Dante, which is actually pretty interesting to me because, like, I'm not sure what engine was used to make 2 compared to 1, or if the same engine was used, because I know that there's a different, you know, director involved with 2 compared to 1. 1 was Kamiya, or however you pronounce it, the guy who's now the head dude of Platinum Games, and then Itsuno took over the Devil May Cry franchise with 2, 3, and 4, you know. But the reason why I'm mentioning that is because Trish's moveset is exactly like 1's, but like it looks exactly like it's like a reused asset of sorts. So it makes me wonder if the same engine was used. I'm assuming so, to create the you know, Trish with DMC1 movesets. If that makes sense. Can you watch this enemy? Oh, just kind of have to beat him up. I think eventually I'm going to start griping about the gameplay once we actually get to, like, the infected chopper. I haven't forgotten about that. Although, you know, I never mentioned it prior. Okay, let's beat some enemies. Oh, I wish you could launch them. I guess this is kind of repetitive to me, but, I mean... If I had the option to be able to launch them, it'd be a lot more fun. I mean, just mashing triangle is basically all I'm doing right now until they're dead. So, I guess you can argue as a complaint here. Die, please. I want to get to the game. Whoa! That was freaking creepy. Oh my god! That's so creepy. Oh, shoot, is he regenerating? Oh my god. Please. I can't move my lock on. That was weird. I think I was probably just stupid or something. I gotta figure out how Let me make sure he's dead. Oh, what's this move? No, please lock on him until he's dead. Please, 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 please. Okay, there we go. This is kind of a hassle. It's kind of a pain in the butt. I wish we didn't have as much. Oh, you're kidding me. Is he still alive? Okay, good. I saw the legs still moving. It's kind of a... I don't know. I'm getting kind of a bit... I'm basically just saying it's kind of repetitive right now. But... I guess it doesn't really matter too much to me. Because like in DMC4, whenever I play the game, since I focus so much on gameplay, I focus primarily on just scarecrows and not really any other enemies. So like, if I were to take the time to actually understand or, you know, play a little bit more about this gameplay, or get to know more about the gameplay for this game, then I'd probably focus on the enemy that I really enjoy. Just like I do with 4. Scarecrows are my favorite enemies in 4, just because, I don't know, there's a lot of, like, combo potential in that enemy alone. You know, let alone every other enemy in the game. Gosh, DMC Force. Combat system is insane. Okay, let's leave these enemies. I'm done with them. Going up here now. I missed this before. I can't believe I missed this. Devil Heart, or whatever it's called. These pieces. I've always wondered, since Healing Heart matches some of the heart of them. Ooh, what's that? Wait a sec. Time out. Let me hold my thought for a sec. How do I go to equip? Is it this? Amulets. They're called amulets. Ooh, oh, okay. Just be able to recover health from Double Trigger. Anyway, what was I saying before? Oh, I never... Okay, this is kind of a spoiler of sorts, but I doubt that it's really a spoiler to any of you guys. But, like, even though Lucia is a clone, kind of like a DiCaprio character in Street Fighter, why is it that she was created with a double trigger? I mean, there's a ton of questions I have with this game, considering how much story there is, because there isn't really much of a story. But if anything, if a DMC2 were to be remade, I would love to see more about that, which will probably never happen. I mean, everyone criticizes it so much that, you know, that it probably would never happen. And besides, we're all excited for a 5. Alright, I think that's everything. I think we go in here, the mission will end. Oh no! The octopus dude! Now, if anyone's watching this and really cringes at my gameplay against this dude, the joked glum. I don't know these names, dude. But please, if anyone like really cringes at my gameplay here, I would highly recommend tell me some advice. I would love to hear it, to see if there's any easier or more optimal way to beat this enemy, because to be honest, all I do is just mash and hope for the best. I know you just wait for the poison to disappear and then you fight him, basically. You hit him like this until the poison comes back. I don't know. This thing, I guess, is pretty cool. I mean, it's a cool design. Don't really understand its significance here in this world. You know, come to think of it, I don't know. Never mind. I was gonna say, like, how do any of these demons exist here? But I guess that's a different story. In terms of, like, I don't know. Just forget that thought. I'm just thinking in my head right now. But beat this arm up. Jump. Double trigger. No, 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 no. Other. This, that. Yeah. Mash, 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 mash. Oh man, how did I do that thing where I was like mashing the heck out of my blades? I gotta figure that out. But anyway, where the heck even am I right now? What is this place? It looks like just like some construction site. I don't know. Would love to see more about why the game was designed. Or I mean, the level was designed. The world where I'm at right now is designed where I'm at. Like, it looks like I'm at like some like abandoned factory or something. At least compared to like Malay Island in DMC1, where you're at like a freaking castle, you know, a very like dark and creepy castle. I guess, you know, DMC1 was like supposed to be Resident Evil, so I guess that explains why it's, you know, dark and atmospheric as it is, you know. But this game's very different in its environment. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's just very different. Where I think 3 kind of went back to its DMC1 roots, in that it's at Timney Grove, which is kind of like this still kind of dark, mysterious place compared to like Malay Island's castle, and even with Fortuna Castle, and I'm not really making like a bad comparison. I thought that's worth considering. I love how dark and atmospheric these DMC games can be, and while this game has this really big open world that isn't nothing as mysterious as like the other games, it's still pretty unique. Almost dead. I'm actually doing way better before. I originally played through this boss, and I ended up quitting because, like, I did so freaking bad. Also because I missed some items, but, like, I guess I'm just a scrub. I actually paid attention to what I was doing rather than just, like, going ham. I know that with Dante, when you fight this boss, this garage opens up to like a motorcycle or something. Just a random freaking motorcycle for no reason. Pretty funny. The left side, I think, just goes to the end of the level. It sure does. Stylish average D? Really? Dang, man, I suck.